You can cut that last bit out. Hey everybody, I'm going to do a review of the Scarlet Spider. I have heard a few things kicking around the internet, read some forums, saw some stuff. Just kind of, you know, some people say yes, some people say no, they're not really sure what to think of them, so I thought, nah, I'll weigh in on the subject. So first of all, Scarlet Spider from the new Superior Foes of Spider-Man set comes in at 80 points, and he's wearing his old blue hoodie, which is awesome. Doesn't affect playability at all, but it looks cool. And that's a plus. So at 80 points, he starts out, he's got 6 clicks of life. He's got Super Senses top dial, he's got Impact Webbing top dial, he's got Running Shot, he's got Printed 3 damage, and he's got the Spider-Man team ability. So top dial looks pretty good. Now Impact Webbing is kind of the it's kind of what makes him. In the comic books, when Scarlet Spider showed up, he didn't have the typical Spider-Man webbing. He had these well, it blew up. It was like webbing that hit someone and blew up, which was kind of cool. So the idea behind this is what happens is you make a range attack. When you hit, you can choose one of two things. You can either give the hit character an action token, or you can choose that they can't be moved or placed until your next turn. Now, that's in addition to damage. So he does his Printed 3, then he can't move, or he gets an action token, so you're a little bit protected. But then what you can do is you can use the trait that a lot of the Spider-Man characters have, and that's calling help from the Spider-Verse. At which point you can roll a d6. If you get a 3d6, you can bring in somebody else with the Spider-Man family team ability, or Spider-Man family keyword, put them adjacent, and then, I don't know, they can do whatever they want, I guess. So one of the things that's really kind of cool is you use Scarlet Spider to run in, he takes a shot, he has 2 targets by the way, he hits, they gets an action token or they can't move, then you call in, say, like a Spider-Man, there's a Civil War Spider-Man has Charge and Flurry, or there's other Spider-Mans, there's lots of characters that have Spider-Man family team ability. Then they move in, maybe they charge or something, and then they can do an additional 2 attacks. So if you were to say take the 80 point Civil War Spider-Man, pair it with this Scarlet Spider, you could be doing maybe 9 damage a turn. You know, of course, ignoring damage reducers and all that kind of thing. So that's kind of like a basic overview of what he looks like up front, or what you might be able to do with him up front. But then if we take a look at the dial, you'll notice that he's got 6 clicks of life. His top dial's not bad, 8 movement, 10 attack, 18 defenses, super senses, 3 printed damage. But immediately after that, he drops to 9 attack, 17 defense, which is average, and then he sticks with that until his 4th click, which brings him up to, well, back to where he started before, only instead of 18 defense, he's got 17, and then he changes into a completely different character. Now he's got charge and combat reflexes. So it's almost like instead of having one character with 6 hit points, you've almost got like 2 characters with 3 hit points, because the mechanics behind them or how you play them will completely change as soon as he, essentially, as soon as he takes a hit, because he has no damage reducer. So once again, 80 points, all of these things considered, there are better 80 point pieces in my opinion, especially better Scarlet Spiders. We've seen ones in the Web of Spider-Man set, 86 points, that thing was awesome. Even ones from the last Spider-Man set, I think the closest match I could find was about 77 points, and I'd probably take it first. So if you're looking for a Scarlet Spider piece just to play, because you like the way he looks for his hoodie maybe, then you can pick him because he looks really cool. But if you want to be competitive with it, I don't see it happening. I see 1 click of him being effective, and after that it's kind of like, really, you paid 80 points for this? So that's just my opinion. Love to hear what you guys think. Put it in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.